saw a video last night of this lady who was talking about the difference between, like, there's two types of people. Obviously there's more than two types of people, but in this instance that she was giving us, that the one type of person is someone who runs towards things that they want to do, and the other style is running away from things they don't want to do, which is interesting because I think my phone must have been listening to me, because I was talking about that, but just in a little bit different way the other day. For the longest time in my entire life, I've been it's easier for me to point out the things that I don't like and to try and avoid or move away from the things I don't like, but you're not really moving towards anything that you do like. You're just pointing out, whether that's daily life or I don't even know, just like anything between a job or just any situation. You go somewhere, you do something. It was always easier for me to point out what I'm not liking about the situation. And over the course of time, I've really tried to it's hard. It's very hard to I don't want to say reprogram, but re-establish how I look at things. And it's a daily struggle every single day, honestly, to try and be, I would say, more positive, but to look at things that I appreciate about a situation instead of things that I don't. That being said, I am on my way home from going to pick up some sorry about the windshield wipers are loud, but I'm on my way home from picking up a 50-pound bag of sifted wheat flour from a company in Vermont that I found a couple of weeks ago I really like, and I just wanted to get a lot of it so I don't have to keep going back. It's about an hour and a half drive away, so it's a 3-hour round trip. I left at 6:30. It's now 9 o'clock. I should be home within a half an hour. And yeah, so my whole drive up there, I was kind of thinking, well, it's early, my throat's a little bit dry, I didn't eat breakfast. So physically, my body, and mentally, my mind, were in a place of like, am I doing the right thing? What am I doing? Why am I driving for 3 hours to go pick up some flour just because I like it? And it goes along with the running away from things I don't like, and I'm trying to do the things I do like now. I was like, I don't know. I thought I had some questions in my reality on the whole drive. I had an hour and a half to consider turning around. But I didn't, because, not for many reasons, but one in particular, I contacted the folks who sell the flour, and they don't stock the 50-pound bags. Normally they have just like 5- and 2-pound bags at their retail spot, so I'm not sure exactly who it is within the company that does the milling, but I contacted them on Instagram, and they told me they could make a specific 50-pound bag for me and have it waiting, and I said I could be there Wednesday morning. So obviously I don't want to tell someone I'm going to do something and then not do it. So that kind of held me to complete this mission. But where I'm going with this is, all of the questions in my mind that I had were answered almost as soon as I opened the door to they have it's like a self-serve farm stand type of thing, so there's nobody really in there. You just go in and pay, and then take what you want, or not what you want, but like you go and, you know, add up what you have, and you put the money in a box, and then you just go. There's no attendant, which I really think is a super cool model. But right in there, they had the 50-pound bag of flour sitting there with an invoice on it and a sticker that said Papa's Tortillas. And I was just like, all right, this is. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I don't know. It was just something clicked in my mind of, all right, I know I set that up, and it's not that weird. It's just something that was like, oh, I feel like this is the right thing to do. I'm going to be home super early in the day and have the whole rest of the day to do all the things I need to get done. And I'm psyched to have this flour to use and to make a product that is a local product, is delicious, and support other local small businesses, and hopefully others will resonate with that as well. But yeah, I don't know. I do know I need to have some breakfast. That'll help my mental state. But I'm just trying to keep instead of moving away from something in a fear-based mental state, move towards this goal with more of a, I don't want to say faith, but like just like a knowing that it's going to work out, a knowing that it's going to be okay. We're going towards in a direction that we want to be going versus just away from something that you don't want to be doing. And it's hard for me to put together in words, but it makes sense in my head. And I'm hoping, you know, even if I'm just delusionally convincing myself that it's the right thing to do, I got to give it a shot to make sure that it's not the right thing to do, or that it wouldn't be, because it seems, I don't know, I'm very excited about this. Excited for the first time in a long time about the potential for this to continue to grow, and or to be doing something that I would be excited about it growing. When I get home, I've been working on a sourdough tortilla dough recipe, because I don't know, I just kind of started getting into looking at the benefits of the fermentation to the wheat, and I haven't really found a recipe yet that makes tortillas the way that I would like them to be, that they taste good but the texture isn't there. So I've tried a different one. There's really not a whole lot online that I'm finding that you can use sourdough discard, because a lot of people will just throw that away and just that adds into it, but you don't get the same benefits as like long fermenting the dough. And I made it yesterday at like 1 in the afternoon, so it's going to be almost, I mean, a full day worth of fermentation. So I'm gonna, yeah, basically I followed this recipe of this one lady and they look really good, and I would typically probably do like a 12-hour, so do it at night and then cook them in the morning. But the way my timing was yesterday, I had time to do it in the early afternoon, and I won't have time to cook them until I get home, really. So we'll see what happens. And then after that, I'm hoping to finish working on a press that my dad made for me. I had to sand down the surface of the plates, the metal plates, and it's actually a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. I got like a grinding disc. And it's called mill scale, I believe. It's just some impurities in the metal from the process of creating it, and you just want to get down to bare metal before you season it. That's what I'm reading on the internet anyway. And yeah, so I think I'm probably just gonna, it's a small batch of the sourdough tortillas. I think I might just roll them out with a rolling pin and cook them off. Hopefully then I'll be able to finish sanding the tortilla press, and we'll see what happens from there. Probably be if I even get all that done. But either way, I'm pumped on today so far. Major success already. I mean, it's only 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm feeling pretty good.